This is 2012 question 3, and this is Junior Cert Ordinary Level 2012 question 3, paper 1. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is the cost of holiday came to 2,400. This is made up of travel, accommodation, and spending money. 3/fifths of the cost. So multiply 3/5 by 2,400, and that will be 2,400 multiplied by 3 divided by 5. That means 1,140 went to travel and accommodation. Okay, so that's for travel and accommodation, this 1,440. How much spending money was there? So spending money will equal 2,400 minus 40 and 40, which is going to give us €960. Okay, next question. Amanda borrows €1,000. She agrees to pay it back at €90 per month for a year. How much interest will she pay? So she borrows €1,000, but she's meant to pay €90 back for 12 months. So 90 multiplied by 12 months in the year. So she's actually going to pay back 90 multiplied by 12 is 1,080. Okay, so that's how much she pays. She got 1,000, so take away the 1,000. So this means €80 interest. So she paid €80 interest. Computer is ordered at line is advised that for 550 plus VAT at 25 is advertised at 550 plus VAT at 22%. The delivery charge is €7.50. What's the total cost to be paid? So there's €550 for the TV itself. Now we gotta find 21%. So VAT is 21%. So VAT is equal to 550 multiplied by 21 over 100. Okay, so that means that VAT is going to be equal to €115.50, and the delivery charge is going to be €7.50. Okay, so add all these up together. So add all three of these together, and what we should get is 684. Okay, so 515. Oh, it's 23% VAT, excuse me. 23% VAT. So it's multiplied by 23 over 100. Okay, so 550 multiplied by 23 divided by 100 is going to be €126.50. So we're going to get 550 plus 126 plus, which is going to give us €684 the bill. Now, next question. A piece of work is priced at 6,600. So cost is 6,600. After VAT, it cost an additional 7,400. So plus VAT equals costs equals sale amount. Which is going to be 7,491. Now to find out the VAT's going to be equal to 7,491 minus 6,600. 7,491 minus 6,600, and you get 891. So amount of VAT is 891. Okay, now to get the rate of VAT, equals fat charged divided by cost multiplied by 100 over 1, which is going to be, move it up here, it's going to be 891 divided by 6,600 multiplied by 100 over 1, and this will equal 13.5 when you put it into the calculator. Okay. Now, part 2. Ronald was given a bicycle was needing repair. For the repairs he spent €60 on spare parts and €12 on paint. When it was repaired he sold it for €95. Calculate the profit he made as a percentage of his costs. He was given a bicycle, which means it was free. So he spent 60 plus 12 on bike. So his costs for bike cost for the bike equals €72. His profit equals, he sold it for €95. 95 minus 72. So 95 minus 72. So he sold it for a profit of €23. Okay, percentage profit equals profit divided by costs multiplied by 100 over 1 to change it into percentage. So what we're going to get is 23 divided by 72 multiplied by 100 over 1. And that should get us 25%, or 32%, sorry. 23 divided by 75. So 23 divided by 72. So it's going to be 31.94%, which rounds up to 32%. So you got to round up to the nearest decimal, and you get 32%. Okay, 4A, 2011. Paper 1, question 3. So, 3 books were bought. They cost $8.75, $9.50 and $10.55 respectively. If a €50 note was used to pay for the books, how much change was given? So just add $8.75 plus $9.50 plus $10.55. That's going to be your. It's going to be how much you got charged. So 8.75 plus 9.5 plus 10.55. We get is €28.80. Now we gave €50, so it's going to be €50 minus 28.80 for your change. And therefore your change is going to be 50 minus 28.8. It's going to be €21.20. Now, next one. A washing machine costs €320 plus VAT at 21%. Calculate the total cost of the washing machine after VAT is added. So we gotta get 21. VAT is 21%. So VAT equals 21% of the cost. So multiply 320 by 21 over 100. And what we're going to get is €67.20 added on. So cost, total cost, and so to be 320 plus €67.20, which is €387.20. Okay. Next one. A popular breakfast cereal comes in 2 sizes of packets, regular and large. A standard portion of cereal is 30 grams. How many portions in each size packet? So regular is going to be 360 grams. Each portion is 30. So you're going to divide how many 30s go into 360 equals 12 portions. Okay. And the larger one's going to be 900g divided by 300. We're going to get 30 portions. Okay. Now, part 3. A regular box costs 0.96, so it's 96 cents for 12 portions. Okay, and this is for the regular. So regular is €96 for 12 portions, which is basically divide by 12. So it's going to be 0.96 divided by 12, which is going to be 8 cents for one portion. Okay, so divided by 12, and the large pack is €2.25 for 30 portions. So divide by 30 to find how much it costs per portion. So 2.25 divided by 30, and what we get is 0.075 for one portion. Which size is better? And which size is better? The large size. Large size is better value. Okay, next one. Geraldine's annual wage is 40,000. She pays income tax of rate of 20% on the first €33,000 of her wage and income tax of 41% on the remainder of her wage. Geraldine has an annual tax credit of 3,500. Calculate the tax on her first 33,000 of her wage. So what we do is, this is what's called tax at 20%. Tax at 20% is simply equal to 33,000 multiplied by 20%, or 20 over 100, because it's 20%. And we get €6,600. Now, next part. How much of Geraldine's wage is taxed at the rate of 41%? So remember, Geraldine earns €40,000, and the first 33,000 is taxed at 20%. So this means that it's 7,000. Okay. Now, tax payable at the rate of 41% is going to be 7,000, because that's how much tax we're allowed to pay at 41% multiplied by 41 over 100. And what we get there is 2,870. Okay, finally, calculate the tax due. So, total tax equals tax at 20% plus tax at 41%, which ends up to be equal to 6,600 plus 2,870, which is going to give us 9,470. Now, tax credit is tax we don't pay. So our tax credit is tax. We're meant to pay this much tax, but because of our tax credit, we don't pay that much. So we're meant to pay this tax, but we don't pay 3,500. So 9,470 minus 3,500. So take one away from the other, and what we get is 5,970. So 5,970. Okay. Carol buys a magazine, and that is all the answer to part C. So now we're on 2010. So 2010, question 3, paper 1. Okay, Carol buys a magazine which costs €2.83. In her purse she only has the following: 3 50-cent coins, 4 20% coins, and 7 10-cent coins. How much money will she have left after paying for the magazine? So let's multiply 3 by 50 cent is €1.50. 4 by 20 cent. Now remember, 20 cent is 0.20, okay? Because you want to get your answer in euros. So it's 80 cent. And then finally 7 10-cent coins. 7x 0.1 is 70 cent. Okay. So when you add all these up together, add all three of them together. So 1.5 plus 1.5, and you get €3. So €3 in total. And the magazine costs €2.83. So minus €2.83. And what you're left with is 17 cents. Okay, next one. A bicycle costs €305. There's a 15% discount on the cost during the sale. What was the price of the bike? So what we're going to do is we're going to get the discount. Discount is 15% of 305. So 305 multiplied by 15 over 100. And we get there is, you get €45.75 sale price. Sale price therefore is 305 minus 45.75. And what we get there is 259.25. Now, David wishes to buy some bars for a party. He buys 12 bars that cost €4.08 in shop A. Okay, so what we have to do is we divide 408 by €4.08 by 12 to see how much one bar costs, or the unit price. Okay, so we get is the unit cost is 34 cents, or 408 divided by 12. Okay, so what we would have put down here was 408 divided by 12. This is the cost per bar, which is 0.34. The next one is €2.17. €2.17 divided by 7, which is 31 cents per bar, I think. So that's 31 cents per bar. Okay. Now, part 3 here. If David buys 84 bars, how much will he save by buying the bars in the shop offering the better value? So let's find this out, okay? So 84, which one's the cheaper one? The cheaper one is shop B. Okay, so shop B. So shop A cost is 0.34 by 84. And shop B is 0.31 by 84. So that's going to be €28.56. Next one's going to be 0.31 times 84, which is €26.04. Take one away from the other. we got is €2.52. So €2.52 is what you save because shop B is cheaper than shop A. Now, €12,000 invested. Invested means you're going to get more money. Well, it's the amount of investment at the end of the first year, right? So what happens is, you start off the year with €12,000. Okay, interest, which is money you gain, equals interest equals 2%, so 12,000 multiplied by 2 over 100 to get you €240. How much is investment at the end of the first year? It's €12,240. Okay, €12,240. Using central heat and oil for 6 hours a day, a tank full of oil will last 90 days. If the oil were used at 5 hours a day, how much longer would it last? Okay, so let's see how many hours we have in total. 6 hours a day multiplied by 90 days means that it was on 6 multiplied by 90. It means it was on 540 hours. It means it's on 540 hours in total. Now, if we did it for 5 hours a day, we could see how many times 5 hours goes into 540. Because we have 540 hours in total, divided by 5 hours, and we'll see how many days that will last. Okay, it's divided by 5 equals 108 days. So 108 days minus 90 equals 18 extra days. Okay, next part. This one here is the 2009. Question 3, paper 1. Now, Aidan owns 6,000 shares in a certain company. He sells Aideen, she sells 2/3 of her shares. How many shares does she now in the company? So 2/3 multiplied by 6,000. That's how much shares she'll sell. That gives you 4,000. She sold. So now we have 6,000 minus 4,000, which equals 2,000 shares left. Okay. Next question. Brian's gross annual income is 26,000. Annual tax credit is 2,800. He pays income tax at the rate of 20%. What is the annual take-home pay? So to get the tax at 20%, we multiply 26,000 by 20 over 100. Okay, so 26,000 multiplied by 20 over 100. It's 5,200. Okay, tax due is the two of these added together. Tax due is basically tax at 20% minus. So tax due is tax at 20% minus 2,800. So minus tax credit. And this is what we always do. We get 5,200 minus 2,800. And what we get there is 2,400. And finally, take home pay equals gross pay minus tax due, which is going to be 23,600. Okay. Part B. A dealer buys a car for 17,500. He sells the car for 23,800. Calculate the profit as a percentage of cost price. So 23,800 minus 17,500. This equals the profit. Equals 6,300. Okay. Now equals 6,300. So percentage profit equals profit divided by cost price multiplied by 100 over 1. Now what we get here is 17,500. Oh, sorry, 6,300 divided by 17,500 multiplied by 100 over 1. Chance to be up to 36%. Question C. 20,000 euros invested at 5.2% per annum was the amount of investment at the end of year 1. Okay, so interest equals 20,000 euro multiplied by 5.2 over 100. Equals 10540. That's the interest. So remember, you're investing, so you're getting more money. So total at end of year $21,040. Just add them together. Okay. Next one. 5,000 is withdrawn from this amount at the beginning of the second year. So you have 21,040. We're going to take away 5,000. And then we're going to get 16,040. The second year. The interest rate for the second year is 6.25% per annum. So interest for this year, interest equals 16,040 because it's taken out at the beginning of the year before the interest can kick in. Multiply with 6.25 divided by 100, and that's going to get you so it's going to get you 1,000 and it's going to get you €1,002.50. Okay, so total at the end of that year is going to be 16,040 plus 1,002.50, which is going to be 17,042.5. Okay, that's 2009. Now we're going to 2008. In 2008, Kate went to the cinema. She bought a ticket at €8.50 and then bought popcorn costing €4.40. How much change did you get from a €20 note? So the costs equals €8.50 plus €4.40, and that will equal €5. Sorry. This will get you €12.90. Then change equals €20 minus €12.90, which will give you €7.10. Okay. VAT at 13.5% is added to a bill of 860. Calculate the total bill. So VAT ends up to be 860 multiplied by 13.5 divided by 100. And what we get there is 860 multiplied by 13.5 divided by 100 equals €116.10. Okay. Now, the next question is calculate the total bill, €116.10. Okay, now we had to add on that to total bill. Total bill equals your original, which is 860 plus your VAT. And what we're going to get here is 976.10. Okay, next part. Dara's annual wage is 48,000. He pays income at 20% on the first 34,000 of his wage and income tax at the rate of 41% on the remainder of his wage. Dara has an annual tax credit of 3,600. Find the tax on the first €34,000 of his wage. Okay, so 34,000 multiplied by 20 divided by 100. Okay, and what that will get you is 6,800. Okay, that's how much money he pays at 20%. Now, find the tax remainder of his wage, calculate at the rate of 41%. So, how much is taxed at, so 48,000 minus 34,000 equals the remainder of his wage. Okay, this in turn is 14,000. So this 14,000 is to be taxed at 41%. Okay, so 14,000 multiplied by 41 over 100. So 14,000 multiplied by 41 divided by 100 is 5,740. Okay, so 14,000 multiplied by 41 over 100, and we get 5,740. Now, finally, the last section here. Hence, calculate Dara's gross tax. Gross tax equals tax at 20%. So 20 or 21. Tax at 20% plus tax at 41%. So this is equal to 5,740 plus 6,800. Which ends up to be 12,540. Okay. Calculate Dara's take home pay. So first of all, so take home pay equals gross wage minus tax payable. Right. Tax payable equals gross tax minus tax credits. Okay, so tax credits is 3,600 and gross tax is 12,540. So tax payable is $8,940. Now that's tax payable. So 8,940. Okay. Gross wage is 48,000. Okay, so we just wrote this out. It's 48,000 here. And then take them away from each other, and what you get? And you get is 39,060 euro. So 39,060 euro. Okay. So that's all the way down to 2007 complete in this video.